He's in the quarter because he can. Bossman in the band. WBOSS Bossman Radio. From second period of summer school, it's the two guys that brought you the Velcro Pygmies. It's drive time with DJ and KJ.
Good morning. Wednesday. Hump day. The best day of your life.
I want to say this right now before we get started. I want to go ahead up front and say that I am sorry for what's about to take place. Everything was been going so well.
We're going to behave.
And all of a sudden, I look up and in walks Chevian. And
don't act like that's such a disappointment.
Well, I didn't say I was disappointed. I'm just saying I just want to make sure and everybody understand I apologize for my part in what's coming forth.
We're going to behave.
Whatever it is, okay? I mean, I've already seen...
I promise to be on my best behavior.
I've already seen some holistic healing in here this morning already. Come on, man! I jumped right in the middle of your good mornings to tell everybody I don't have any part of this, okay? So, anyway, I'm back to you. I'm sorry.
Disclaimer's out.
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to Drive Time, brought to you by Jim Peach Motors and Pete Chevrolet. Good morning, Sherry Weaver. Miss Gail Kurtz is in. Good morning to you. Jesse James, good morning. Carrie Williamson, Hot Rod's in. Good morning, Megan. Pam Driscoll's in. Good morning to you. Mary Blair, Raj Palmer. Aloha. Zandria Robinson's in. Good morning. Susie Bush, Steve Layton, Allie Sawyer. Good morning, Allie. Reggie Marshall, Sarju's in. Good morning, Sarju. Raymond, good morning, my friend. Carol Crosby, Fugue's in. Tracy Steele, good morning. Wade Winstead, good morning.
Do that.
Who else? John Commander, good morning to you. Tracy Miller, good morning. Greg Fleming, good morning to you. Elena Foster Folsom, good morning, Elena. Kevin Young, Coach Johnson's in. Good morning, Coach. Noah Pettis, Gary Stuckey, good morning. Good morning, Chevy Ann, and good morning, Kenwood.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great today.
Thanks. I got this sweater at Tallulah Bells.
Did you really? Mm-hmm. Where'd you get it again?
Tallulah Bells.
Say it one more time. Tallulah Bells. Our people. Tracy Biller and Mallory Stanley.
Yeah, say it.
It's like, beautiful.
You got quieter as you kept saying that.
Well, I don't know why he kept asking
me. We're trying to pump them. We're trying to promote
Tallulah
Bells.
Okay.
Where'd you get it?
Did you think
Tallulah Bells.
There you go.
You think something was about to jump out at you? Yeah. Why don't you learn how to operate that phone over there, Chevy?
I don't know how to turn off the vibrate.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I fixed it.
Okay. So, how was the blood drive yesterday, DJ?
Your mother's watching.
Is she in there yet?
She'll go back and see it.
Oh, God.
Good morning, Bobby Cox.
Yes, she's in there.
Michael Walker, a living legend from, what'd you say, North Pine?
North Pine, baby.
North Pine.
North Pine. Just off the canyons.
Just off. What's going on, Michael Walker? Anyway.
Am I missing something?
Okay, hey, so let's do.
Can we start over?
Let's do this. Talisha's. She's talking about your dirty mind now, DJ.
Who is?
Talisha.
What?
There again, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything. Sarju, evening. She is in. Sarju is watching. We got that antenna turned just right.
We're international.
Yeah.
Today we're international.
She is
tonight.
She is in India.
Oh, my.
And we're not giving too much away to say that she's in India, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's...
Yeah.
We ain't giving no pinpoint exact location.
No.
If you look for Sarju, Sheen and Bruton, or the Dirty 30. So, I don't wonder what the tag number is over there where she's at.
30-ish.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Good morning, Aunt Catherine. Savannah's in. Good morning to you. Becky Whitfield's in. Good morning, Becky.
Wade had one bad day. Bad day. I'm surviving India. Can you see him sitting in a restaurant in India going, I'm sober as a bird?
Is there a fireball in India?
Yeah, I don't know. But if they do, they need to lock it all up. Okay. I don't know what it'd be like getting put in an Indian jail, but I wouldn't want to find out.
No.
I know what Jerry Halsey said was getting put in the Fulton County Jail in Atlanta, Georgia.
What'd he say?
He said that was the worst experience of his life. Have you ever been stripped butt naked and deloused? That's what he told. He said, and the worst part, that was just for a DUI. That's been 20 years ago or plus, but anyway, yeah, that was pretty good. So, good morning, Larry Murphy. Jeff Peavy, bass player extraordinaire right there.
Wade said he is sober as a bird.
There you go. It's about 28 digits on the car tag, Wade said. So, okay. Well, we get that. There's Leroy Jordan in.
Good morning, Lee. D-Mop in the house.
In the house.
So we're out in D-Mop and India.
Antennas. We got that thing, little omnidirectional this morning.
You've done wonders with it.
Yeah. I wonder if Greer's going to get mad at when he looks up in the top of this pine tree behind us and sees it sticking up.
It'll be okay.
We took some climbers and climbed up there and, got that situated. So, anyway, we got to mention this. You know what's happening today over at JU Blackshear, don't you?
The
Reach and
pigs.
teach.
Reach and teach. Looked like they got it all set up last night, and looked like they were had a lot of room to set up in too. I mean, they had a pretty good sized gym they was setting up in.
What time are they
1
going?
p.m.
1 p.m.
$10 tickets at the door being sold.
Anybody who's in the area today that doesn't have work obligations at 1 o'clock, head to the JUB and take in the pigs. Listen,
just remember, they don't have Ubers in Uri. For that matter, they don't have them in Bruton that I know of. So, 1 p.m. might be a little early to get started as far as started and, having a good time way. But for some, it may not be. But yeah, Reach and Teach over at JU Black. What is it? The Dog Jam.
Yeah.
2018.
They're going to have a big time.
They're about to have a real big time over there. There's no doubt about that. So
I was thinking about that as a student, and you're kind of transitioning into Christmas holidays. What an awesome way to wind down the first semester, getting to party with the pigs on campus.
Can you imagine? I mean, can you just imagine?
That'd be a nice way to close out a day.
That would
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean that would have been. I just can't imagine some of the looks on some of those, like Coach Cotton's face and Lynn Smith and Coach Riggs. Of course, I don't know. I saw Coach Riggs dance during the regular season this year, and he may have been out there wanting to dance with everybody.
He's coming on with us next week.
I was going to say, speaking of Coach Riggs, don't you have a little exclusive here on that?
He's going to be in with us next week. He's going to come in, haven't solidified the day. It'll probably be Wednesday or Thursday of next week, but they're on Christmas break, and he's going to come in and we're going to recap the Houston Academy football season, the experience. Certainly going to acknowledge and recognize Eddie Brundridge winning the assistant coach of the year. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Is he going to have blue and white on?
I'm anxious to see. I know that he was forced to wear it. He was paid to wear it this year, but we'll see.
Listen, I believe I'd have put it on for if somebody wants to pay me to wear a different color.
He'll probably wear it. I mean, he'll brand it, I'm sure.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you that one. I'll be shocked if he walks in here with anything blue or white on. Now he may.
We're going to find out next week if he's coming.
I can't wait to talk to Coach. Last time we had Coach on, he was confirming he was headed to Houston County.
That's right.
Houston Academy.
He was on one of our very first shows. That's when we were over.
Very in your office.
Yeah.
Remember, he walked in that morning.
We took a flyer.
We had been. There'd been like a whole Thursday through Sunday or Monday speculation about all of that.
Yeah.
And he walked in over there.
Gave us the exclusive.
Sat down and was like, well, we got to know.
Was that the first show?
No, it wasn't the first show. Remember the first show, we were sitting in there.
We had Hal in, didn't we?
2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Talking to the camera. And we said, the only person watching is the camera.
Yeah, that's right.
But we're going to act like there's several people watching.
Yeah.
So, Wade says he's got pills for malaria, shot for pneumonia, stomach meds, and an overload of vitamin C.
He's in good shape then.
Well, look here. I'm sure you heard this, Wade, but probably better to drink bottled water. And I don't know anything about India. I just know every time they tell you, if you go out of the country, you need to be drinking bottled water, not their water. So that's a little travel tip from KJ, who's like you. I don't get much past north of Evergreen. Big Kenny said anybody north of Evergreen in this book was about closest to a Yankee as you could get. They don't use that Yankee in a you know, where's the line at up there? I think it's kind of blurred now where that line is. But anyway, don't go to sleep here.
I'm not asleep.
Chevy Ann.
I'm not.
Blueberry Drop with the Voltage Brothers. The Voltage Brothers. I've never heard of them. We'll go inside the hourglass if weather dictates. Well, there you go. Another big time going to be had downtown at the Underground Theater.
New Year's Eve.
I tell you what.
I've done the Blueberry Drop.
You think we could create mass hysteria if I was to hack the message center and put a clue up on that board about 11:50?
Yeah. That would do it.
Do you think people would lose their minds?
That would do it.
I mean, I'm talking about the fact that I didn't think they was going to start this to March.
That would do it.
And here they are. Anyway, we probably need to do that. Good morning, Reed Joyner. Nick Green. Leah Clark, good morning. See, there he is. Chief Steve Stanton. Good morning, Pork Chop.
Morning, Chief.
Martha Simmons, Ashley Bray, Jeff, there he is. Jeff Chamberlain's in. Good morning, Jeff.
JC.
Ron Kennedy. I'm going to tell you what, man. Did you see, Ron had a pretty good post last night. Yeah, I saw that you made a comment on it. That was pretty good.
It was good.
Oh, about the Christmas songs?
Oh, the Christmas songs.
And how offensive they were?
Yeah, that was so good.
That was good. It was.
Well, looky. Speaking of the Velcro Pygmies, one Cameron is.
Look at here. And see, and I'm glad to see that because let's just do this again. We did it a while ago, but let's remind everybody again, since we got Cameron in the house, tell you what, too, we may want to do this. He may cuss me for this, but I don't care. I mean, he'll at least hopefully get over it at some point. Let's see. Maybe this one's it. I got some of these Bluetooth devices on here. I don't know which. Oh, okay. Well, that worked.
That's quick.
Well, I listen. It says it's working. Cam, if you want to give us a call, I saw a post from you about 2:30 this morning, so you may not be wanting to talk. But if you do, give us a call. Reach and Teach Dog Jam 2018 happening today, 1 p.m. So, good morning, sister. Hal Whitman in.
Good morning, sister.
Good morning, Allie Sawyer. Jason Bondurant, Megan. Good morning, Megan. Yeah, I'm glad to have you in. And I'll tell you what, I think Megan was in when you broke out in a rash the last time.
That's right, she was.
That you had the trouble.
I remember the rash.
Weren't you here? Were you here when that happened? I think that
happened.
Hey, that may be the cause right there. Are you over there?
No, I'm good right now.
Take that off.
Okay, well,
I'm good.
Okay.
I can take it all off if I.
No, it's okay. This is a family show.
That's coming, Chef Adam. That's coming. We're working on that little, I guess whatever you call it, presentation as we speak. So it's coming. Manaska said he wanted to see a picture of the car. So, good morning, Chelsea.
I have the keys to it.
Well, you just hold on to that. So, you're not going to get kidnapped now that you said that.
Oh.
Somebody wanting to know. Yeah.
They'll bring me back, I promise.
It ain't hard to see your car either. I mean,
I'm not in it right now. It's broken.
So that's stuff you probably ought not tell.
No one knows, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you. Blade talking about a coyote.
I'm going to tell you something.
We're about to hear a good story.
It's one of the greatest stories that I've ever heard. And it's true.
Okay, wait a minute. Well, we need to back up and we need to, we got to hear this then. I mean, and go ahead. Is it like such a great story?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing story. To me, it was. I don't know that either of you or anybody that might be listening will find it amazing, but I certainly did. We were hunting, and I understand, and I abide by the rules. What happens at the camp stays at the camp, but you can share this. We were at a hunting camp a couple of weeks ago, and there was a coyote that had been stuffed and mounted. It had been there for years. I mean, it's been there for, if you told me it'd been there for 25 years, I would believe it. It was an aged mount. Everybody knows Earl Miller, or most people know Earl Miller. He would always come to our camp during this particular weekend for the last 20 years or so, would come and fellowship and have a good time or whatnot. And he liked to roll dice. He just did. You know, he liked to get on the dice table and roll the bones a little bit. And he came over last year. Of course, Earl has passed away. But
sure.
he came over last year to last year's camp the night before the Christmas parade. And they didn't have any dice. Couldn't find any dice in the camp. And he was furious. So he went, found some, bought some, came back. By the time he had gotten back, he was up late night. Most of us, I guess everybody had gone to bed. And he was trying to find a place to put these dice to where this camp would always have a set of dice. Always. Joey's the only one that's up with him. So Joey's the only person, with Earl passing, Joey's the only person in this world
that knows where
these dice are. The only person in this world.
The Blade.
So Blade starts telling the story, and as he's telling it, it's not like he's not really hyping it up. You know, you kind of sit there and think, okay, I hope this thing kind of winds up here in a hurry, because I want to watch the football game. We were watching the football game.
Right.
Well, all of a sudden, it took a turn. He went and he picked the stuffed coyote up. He turned it over, and in his butt, it had been puttied. He pulled the putty out, and the dice were in that coyote.
Wow.
I mean, he took around, he showed everybody. You're sitting looking at it, and you're like, if Joey had forgotten about that or chose not to share nobody would have ever known those dice were there. And it was amazing. I didn't tell it as good as it was told that particular night, but the fact that Joey was the only one in the world who knew those dice were there amazed me.
That's an amazing story.
And only Earl would do that.
And I was going to say, how about this? I mean,
putting it up.
Think about all the places that people, pass away or something and leave, and nobody ever knows.
Yeah.
Never know. They've never known.
Yeah.
You hear about people finding money in like walls.
But the fact that Earl chose that place to keep the dice was a typical Earlism.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was
no doubt.
And he putted it up. Like, if you'd have looked at it, you'd say, okay, well, it's where the taxidermist finished the mount or whatnot. No big deal. All you had to do was peel it back and 2 dice sitting there, and they'll be there forever.
That's something just like Earl. The whole alien story. I mean, that's one of the best stories.
But that was cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Right.
That sweater looks great on you.
Would have been there till whenever. Good morning, Derek Hodges. Elizabeth Nelson.
You feel like that was necessary?
Yeah. Elizabeth, I think UNMC is getting traded in. Let me just put it like that.
No.
I'm just
love the Nelson girl.
Calling it like I see it right now. Lisa Tindall, good morning to you. Marshall Bracken, good morning. Jolene Atkinson, good morning. Happy. Charles Apple, good morning, Charles.
Morning, Happy.
Gavin Glover, PGP's in. Good morning, PGP. So you got the dog jam going on, and you got New Year's Eve going on downtown. I don't, weather permitting, and if it's not, then it'll be at over at the Hourglass.
Yeah.
All you need is a couple of case quarters.
That's it.
And that's it. And you'll be in real good shape to go in. So anyway, what else is going on? I was sitting there trying to think. We ought to have a list of events, but we're just that terrible. So we don't.
Shoot, everybody. I mean, Christmas right around the corner, getting the Christmas shopping done.
You got all yours done?
No, but I'm going to put my tree up tonight.
You haven't put your tree up?
Not yet. I'm going to put it up tonight.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you.
My lights up. I'll have it ready.
I'll tell you what. When you do, let us know. Well,
I bought some eggnog last night at the grocery store.
You might not want to let everybody know, but you know, I know some people like to come by and snap a couple of pictures of Christmas.
Well, I've got some extra decorations. All the toilet paper still in the bushes and the rose bushes. It kind of like, you know, like
snow.
Yeah. So I mean,
you need to go out there and put a couple of lights in the thing, and
so it's decorated year round.
Yeah, you'll be in real good shape. You just leave it up all the time. Luminaries this weekend.
That's a cool deal.
That is really
I like
neat.
that.
When they line up on the street, that's neat.
Yeah, it is. It is. Who was the? And it may have started way before our time, but I remember when we were young kids that they would be different things that they would do that up Belleville Avenue with, you know, the luminary thing. I don't know if that's what they called it back then, but I just, you know, I remember who was it had a birthday party and that they put all those things up Belleville Avenue on both sides of the road. Was it Weeze? Was it
I can't remember.
I can't either. It was, man.
I want that for my birthday.
He brought me.
Did he bring it?
Yeah. I've got one. I've got to get it mounted to a piece of wood or a table. I'm going to probably mount it to a piece of wood so I can take it wherever I go.
Sure.
But no, it's awesome, man. That was very kind of him to do that.
I'll tell you what it was. I mean, you know.
That was kind of him to do that.
And he's been walking around with that in his mind for a while, has he not?
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to using that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I told the DJ David Stokes hunting adventure story at the Chevrolet store a couple nights ago.
Oof.
Butch had stopped by up there, and we were talking about hunting, and I said, I said, well, DJ's not going hunting anywhere that you can't drive a truck right to the stand, and come back to the stand and pick him up. He will stay at the count and tell you he is just fine staying at the count.
And that's the truth. You told him the truth.
I told him. I said, and Butch did too. Butch said, hey, he said, he ain't lying. He said, he ain't going nowhere. So,
not if it's dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm glad Hal mentioned that. Let me pull this up. I don't know if y'all heard the story last year before. It may have been sometime last year, but there was a kid from Andalusia named Blakely 2, and he was going to have a liver. And I know I'm telling this wrong. Let me see here. One that misses. Yeah. Okay. So he missed his transplant getting it because his parents thought the cops were escorting them, but got pulled over for looting and went to jail.
Wait a minute. What?
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding
This
me?
happened.
Say that again. I didn't.
Okay. It's a kid from, and I think he's from Andalusia. Yeah, he's from Andalusia. Named Blakely 2.
Okay.
And he and his parents were on the way to Birmingham for him to have a transplant. I don't know if it was liver, heart, something. I'm not sure.
His number gotten called and he's going up there for the actual procedure.
Yes.
Okay.
So they get in the cars and go. Well, they had called some people and the local police, I think, what have you. And they thought when the police fell in with them that they were escorting them to Birmingham. Well, no, they was pulling them over. Now, I don't know what police department. I'm not dogging police here at all. I don't know what police department was that pulled them over, but they pulled them over, and instead of them believing what they were telling them, they took the parents to jail, and the kid missed.
And he missed it.
He missed it.
So there's not a makeup. I mean, if you miss it, you're out.
I don't know, but I know this.
Wow, that's a tough story.
He loves Christmas cards, and they. Every year now, since then, people, they've got an address for him here, and I'll post it in drive time later on. I mean, he's at the Benjamin Russell Hospital for Children.
So he never had the transplant?
From what I understand, he did not.
Wow.
So
tough story.
But he likes Christmas cards and loves to get them. And I'll put the address up in the group here later on if y'all want to check that out. Listen, what does it cost to go grab a Christmas card and send to a kid and help that kid have a better day?
Yeah.
And I don't know all the details. Again, I may be paraphrasing here, talking stuff I don't know a lot about, but that's the story as I understand it. If it's wrong, we'll get Hal to come here one day and tell us the whole story because he knows it. But that's amazing. Yeah. I mean, that would happen.
Yeah, that's a tough story.
Yeah, it is. It is. So, Kerry Williamson said they just got their tree up 2 days ago, DJ, and put the ornaments on yesterday. So don't feel bad.
Yeah, I don't feel bad.
Oh, I figured that. Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
Now, I know you told us that Thanksgiving's your favorite holiday?
Yes.
What's your favorite holiday, Chevy Ann?
My birthday's a holiday. So that's my favorite.
When's your birthday?
Winning.
No, Christmas really is my favorite holiday. Second to next is my birthday, because my birthday's a holiday. I don't care what anyone says.
I like it.
I tell you what, that's
I like it.
Yeah,
That's corduroy pants.
that's strong
Yeah,
as
they're
new road.
corduroy.
Yes, they are.
Guess who's got a birthday today that we know? Our very own
Michael Sawyer's got a birthday
That's right, he
today.
does.
That's right.
Yeah. Happy birthday,
Happy
Michael.
birthday, Michael.
O Plaque saying good morning, O.
Good morning, O. Let's see who in it.
How about our buddy?
John Robert Fountain had a birthday yesterday.
He did. How about our buddy Bryant Johnson last night getting a big win up at Hillcrest?
Getting
Head
it
coach
done.
Robert E. Lee coming down.
Getting it done.
And I know BJ very well, and I'm sure he really enjoyed that win last night. Not that he doesn't enjoy the other ones, but I'm sure he was a little extra happy.
Let me ask you a question. I'm glad you said that. Does is Brian Johnson? He's one of his competitors from back in the day.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes, tremendous competitor.
He wanted to win.
Oh, yeah.
No matter. He didn't
That's
care if he
right,
was
yeah.
playing against his brother. He wanted to beat him into submission. Oh, Talisha's she's talking about where's the hands at?
No, she said, get your hands off.
Well, that's basically saying where's the hands at?
Right here.
Yeah.
I was just verifying that it's corduroy.
I have a purple pair and a green pair.
If it's corduroy, maybe that's
Purple.
what broke you out.
I have a dark purple pair.
Really?
I'm gonna tell you, if you break out today,
Purple Christmas color.
It's like a plum color, yeah.
if you break out today, I'm gonna get deeply concerned. I mean, like for real. I mean, because it's last time he did that, the only time I've ever seen that happen was you was here, and his throat started closing up.
No, it didn't. You're exaggerating.
If
His
it hadn't
throat
been for-
wasn't closing.
If
He
it hadn't
had
been for
rash on
Sherry
his
Weaver,
arms.
his throat would have closed up. We'd had to do a tracheotomy on him, and you'd have been breathing down his neck. Because I wouldn't have been. Remember, I told y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be happy. She'd take care of me.
Book says, how about Kirk J on The Voice? And that's right. How about that?
Isn't he in the finale?
He is in the finale, DJ. He made
Kirk's in the final
He's
four.
in the finals.
Do it, Kirk.
Yeah. He has made it to the finals. Good morning, Meredith Campbell. Melinda Turner. Glinka, good morning to you. How about that? Brian Stewart turned 40 on Monday, and his son turned 10 yesterday.
Happy birthday.
I'll tell you what, man. Happy birthday.
My friend Sean Thomas is in from Auburn.
Really?
He's the one I think I was telling you about it. Quads. 2 boys, 2 girls.
Man.
He's going broke right now. They're all freshmen at Auburn. But in 4 years, he'll be past it. Or in
4 years is going to be like he hit the lottery.
Yeah.
Or 5.
2 boys, 2 girls.
Yeah.
Beautiful children.
Wow. Yeah, Kirk J getting it done, man.
Kirk J in Final Four. Isn't he the only male singer left?
Don't get me to lie, but I think that's correct.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.
You reckon if he wins this thing, we could get him to make an appearance? I know his schedule. If he wins it, his schedule's fixing to get crazy.
Well, I can tell you right now, we know somebody that's got to end with
Yeah.
it better than anybody.
Yeah.
And her name would be, or her initials are Lisa Hart. So, I mean, you know.
How about if Drive Time got a little exclusive with Kirk J,
Man.
winner of The Voice?
That'd be something.
That'd be
That's
big,
neat.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be big.
I wonder if we could go find some of these old guys that won that American Idol back in the day, since, you know, we're on like the bottom of the Z list as far as that goes.
Silver Fox.
Yeah. And
What's
maybe
his name?
Soul
from Birmingham.
Patrol.
He's from Birmingham or something.
Taylor something, wasn't it?
Taylor Hicks.
Yep.
I knew you'd get that.
He's a crooner. Good crooner.
Only thing he was missing was that old sprig of hair sticking up in the back. And he'd
Okay,
have
there's
been
2 guys left.
okay. We could have named him Alfalfa.
You know, speaking of Christmas, and Stephen Dickey and I were in the vehicle last weekend, and we were talking about this. And one of my favorite memories from Christmas growing up is on Christmas Eve, we had an evening communion at the Methodist Church that we did as a family. We still do it every Christmas Eve. And I remember my dad would set it up to where we could get home in time to to watch the Bob Hope Christmas special. And a part of that special was he would introduce the All-American football team. They'd come out in their uniforms, and he'd have a little zinger for each of them. But that was awesome. Like for me, I mean, that was like one of my favorite parts of Christmas was getting home to watch that. And then we were talking further. They just don't make TV like that anymore.
No.
And all that, and that generation of iconic stars that did their different variety shows or whatnot, that was awesome. Well,
stuff, if you think about if you think about the show, the stuff they put on TV today versus that kind of stuff, it's not even, it's terrible.
I used to love that. Get home and watch the All-Americans.
It is just terrible. Let's see if we can let me see if I can hit let's see if we can get him to talk to us for a second here.
Bryce Egerton in. Good morning, Bryce. Pup's in. Good morning, Pup. Rob Jones. Good morning, Rob. Glad you're in with us this morning.
Who was that, Rob?
Yep.
Let's see here.
Oh, Bryce.
So have you been back down to last time? I know you went last 2 or 3 times. You went to the beach. You had second sandbar all by yourself. Have you been back lately?
I haven't, but it's funny that you say that because when it warms up, I'm going back. I've been in the Gulf in January.
Enjoyed that spot.
Yeah. I mean, how many times can you walk out on a beach on the Gulf of Mexico and have it by yourself? And nobody in either direction.
That is a very few times in life.
Granted, it may be 40 degrees. Who cares?
Oh,
you still got it.
Listen,
you want to go?
If you got Carhartt,
it's too cold.
If you got that Crab Island bathing suit
that's
on,
right. The Carhartt cut off.
No, I'm not worried about it.
And tube socks.
Second sandbar takes care of that, man.
I'm telling you, man, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Bull peanuts.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about any of that. If you got all that on, you're in good shape. Bull peanut. Y'all laugh, but I tell you what, y'all was inhaling those bull peanuts.
I was eating whole and all. I was in need of.
When you buy 2, not 1, but 2 of the big styrofoam cups with the bull peanut boat, dude's like, what you need? We need 2. And he looks at you kind of like, it ain't before y'all on the boat.
It wasn't the next week when the person had the video, the hammerhead shark, cruising,
right where we was
at, on that same side for sure.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Doesn't the Floribama have that on New Year's? Where everybody goes,
the Polar Splash.
Yeah.
So does Juana's in Navarre.
Oh yeah.
They absolutely do.
They do it on the New Year's Day, or is it New Year's Eve when they?
No, New Year's Day. Like the next day. They
I'd do it.
They don't do it in the morning. I mean, they wait till
we ought to all meet down here at Edgewood and have a dirty 30 or a dirty 30 plunge or something.
Great idea. Edgewood.
I'll do it.
I'm out.
We set up a camera.
Have you been baptized in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Purify yourself.
Can you quote every line from that movie?
A lot of them.
Chevy Ann's like, I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
What are y'all talking about?
It's maybe the best movie that's ever been made.
In my opinion, it is one of the top 5 classics of all time.
Purple Rain.
Oh, yeah. No, I've never seen it.
Oh, my gosh.
That's your loss. I mean, that's all I can.
You need to watch that.
Yeah. Well, I've been sheltered, obviously, in the movie department because there's a lot of movies that I haven't seen that y'all talk about. I finally have watched Coming to America like 3 times.
Because it's funny is, I mean,
I love that movie now.
I'll tell you what, I've got the eggnog. You grab a pizza, come over. I'll get it on Netflix, and you can help me put my tree up, and we'll watch.
Pizza and eggnog? That sounds like a bad
Why, Johnny Ringo.
No.
You look like somebody just walked over your grave.
Oh, man. Timmy Wiggins says Compassionate Friends meeting next Monday, the 17th at the Comfort Inn in Monroeville at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
You go check that out. Spies Like Us. That is a fantastic movie.
God, who said that?
Hazel.
Yeah, that is a great movie.
That's a great movie. And you just got run out on by your mommy.
Okay, but
Sheltered.
I don't watch older movies.
Older movies? You mean classics?
Sure. Whatever you want to call them.
Classics.
I just haven't.
Doctor.
I'm gonna tell you something. Back in that time period, Chevy Chase, everybody's better. Chevy Chase was the best.
I was about to say Fletch, all the vacation movies, Spies Like Us. What was the other one that he was in? Was God?
He was in a Caddyshack.
Caddyshack. Oh, there's
Playing
too many.
through.
It's too many. You know, it's just
golf.
like Stripes. I caught Stripes on about 3 or 4 weeks ago and had to sit and watch it because John Candy he left too early.
Yeah.
That guy was a fool. I mean, he really was.
He was.
What is it, The Great Outdoors or Uncle Buck, where that bear busts that door down?
The Great Outdoors.
Yeah, that's anyway. So what else is going on this week? What do you got going on with Chevy Ann?
I don't really have anything interesting going on for once.
Well, you oh man, you gotta love that, don't you?
Gotta love her.
You gotta love that. Oh man, yeah. So hey, that's right. We need to send our thoughts and prayers out to Ernest Hasselbrink this morning. You know, he did retire from the Ford store and long time Dirty 30 resident, and of course Kara, and you know, being from here and that kind of thing. So, and Tina as well, and let's keep him in your prayers and thoughts. And good guy. Yes, we did say your name, Elisa. We talking about maybe trying to get Kurt up here if his schedule might permit it. Or, you know, especially if he was to win that thing.
Yeah, his
like, you know, we won't sit here and cherry pick right now and be like, we don't even want to talk to him. If you,
well, do I go to Drive Time or go to Leno or?
Yeah, let's see. I think I want to go talk to Jimmy Fallon.
I can do Good Morning America.
Yeah.
Or I can do Drive Time.
Yeah. I can go sit with Jimmy Kimmel, or I can go sit with them two idiots.
Got a wall with a crack in it.
Yeah.
Man, weather looks good outside.
Hey. Tell you what, you feel like breeze coming through there.
I just realized that was there.
Oh, yeah.
Good Arctic breeze.
Let me tell you what that is. That's called 1970s Dirty 30 construction.
I love it.
Yeah. This was an addition, if you can't tell. So
yeah, from right here back.
That's why that's there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
I like it. It gives it character.
Yeah. Yeah, we were look at this. He's doing a free concert here when he's done.
There you go.
Hey, have you watched him with his band at all?
I have not.
Man, they're good. Yeah, they're good. Real good.
Lisa serves pizza too.
Yes, she does.
She'd probably take one out and leave it out for you a day early.
Ooh.
Let it get marbled up real good.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
What? Yes.
You like old pizza? I like cold pizza. Cold pizza.
No, he likes 2-day-old pizza.
No, I like
old pizza.
getting it, eating it like a slice or two, and then putting it in the fridge and then eat it the next morning.
Okay, you weren't sheltered. I mean, if you living like that, you weren't sheltered at all. I mean, seriously.
I don't really
I
eat
agree.
pizza
I agree
that
with
much.
Talisha. I mean, that you weren't sheltered. I mean, you know. Good morning, Pam Weaver. You got that shot clock running over there?
Yeah, always for Pam. Always. Shot clock's down
Pam,
to 10,
don't
9,
kill him.
8. Shot clock violation. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Kicking fire. Did you see that yesterday? I to have lost it, and I had to sit here and contain myself because all I could hear was you that night. I don't know who they were playing, but it was you and somebody, and you were. Was it Coach Hart?
I can't remember.
Y'all were miserable. I mean, it was 7 minutes, 48 seconds left in the third quarter, and it'd be about a minute silence, and then it'd be kicking fire. I mean, that was bad.
Know.
Yeah, that was bad. So, look at that. God bless you, DJ. I mean, yeah. So
test driving Stokes' truck. I'll be dog.
I thought I saw Stokes' truck.
Had it for 8 days.
Yeah.
Yep. Those water pumps are tricky.
For those of y'all that don't know what that is, you're too young. So you probably don't know what that is, do you, Chevy Ann?
Isn't that off The Price is Right?
I'll be daggum.
And that's that mountain climber thing.
Listen to that. Is that amazing?
Bob Barker? I remember.
Showcase Showdown. Showcase Showdown.
That's like the story of my love life. That exact sound. Yeah.
I love that. Remember to have your pets spayed and neutered.
Listen, man.
little microphone. Like a drumstick.
Listen, I want us to set up and do some sort of game show. For real. Could you imagine doing cliffhanger on drive time?
Sherry Weaver, come on down.
Oh, man.
Oh.
After Sherry got through cussing the host.
Well, I'll tell you, blankety blank, Ken, I'm going to bid blankety blank $680 on that suitcase.
A few years ago, they come around and did tryouts for Price is Right. Mm-hmm. And so they come to Montgomery. Well, Big Skinny decides he's going to take the family over there to watch it just because he wants to see it, you know. So Big Skinny gets there and he's sitting there watching, and Jerry Springer is the host. He, I guess on the traveling road show or what have you.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was Drew Carey.
Well, it is, but for this wasn't like televised. These were like tryouts. That's what tryouts are for, to get on TV.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I know you never mind. We'll say that. So anyhow, Josh, Big Skinny says he's sitting there watching this, and all of a sudden they holler this woman to come on down, and it is a client of his that he knows is certifiably nuts. Like for real.
Yeah.
And he said that this woman goes on stage and attacked Jerry Springer up on stage, like trying to kiss him and all this kind of crazy stuff. So they had to come up there and like snatch her and all of him. Anyway, I said, man, could you imagine sitting there and something like that and looking up, and here comes somebody running down the aisle that you know is about to be just a train wreck? Why is it everybody loves a good train wreck to just sit and watch?
Because there's you can't stop watching them. Like,
did I understand recently that you're still partaking of the soap carving videos? Did I see you make a post about that not long ago?
No, I mean,
I'll watch it. I still watch it.
I have a few Snapchat pages.
You're still watching soap carving, and I
don't watch it every day, but
I don't watch it every day.
I watch it every week.
I'll watch it a couple times.
I watch it at least once a week. I mean, at least once a week.
I just don't get more
Usually
than a day. I don't get. I just don't.
Right before I go to bed.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I
don't know.
If I could find a sound machine that would just make that as I'm going to sleep, that would be awesome.
I watch it right before I'm going to go to sleep, and I don't know if it makes me sleepy.
Okay, let me give y'all a piece of advice. Amazon Prime has this thing for 9 hours that will play this a black screen and it's rain.
I have that.
Thunderstorm.
I have Spotify with all the stuff on it on my phone, and occasionally I listen to that.
But you'd rather listen to soap being carved
Not always.
off.
I just, for some reason, I'm just very intrigued. Have you seen the pages where they're they also will do flow and stuff? Have you seen
I have not seen that.
Yeah.
I love it. I like just to watch the little pellets just come off the bar. I mean, it's just,
I'm waiting for someone to cut off their thumb.
I'm telling you, the look on both of y'all's faces when you're talking about this really disturbs me. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm seriously disturbed that y'all,
I'm just waiting for the video I watch where someone cuts their finger off.
I mean, it's that's just crazy. Do y'all watch eating videos too? Ashley wants to know.
No, that freaks me out.
No, I just eat.
Now I like watching cooking videos. I don't like but
that's different than eating.
Yeah. Karen Williamson said it. A good old fan would do the trick too.
I sleep with a fan on.
Oh yeah. Get you one of them good old box fans.
Oh yeah.
Old schools.
Yeah.
Sit there and make that about a 40 cycle hum. Or 40 hertz.
Where'd you get that sweater from?
Louisville.
It looks great on you.
Hey.
I like the watch too.
I like what Tracy Miller said a while ago, DJ. She said it's the busy time of the year, and she had to run. Aunt B says she loves the soap videos.
I'm telling you, man.
They're awesome. drama.
I'm gonna call Doc today. I'm gonna get Doc to come in and sit down with us, D-Fran.
Yeah.
And explain to us what yours and like what our fascination, the fixation, like where that comes from. I want to hear it broke down from a
I don't know. It like
medical.
I feel like it's like
standpoint.
stimulating. Like you're like.
The first thing.
What did you just say?
When y'all.
I used the wrong word. No, I used the right word. It's like I read that it stimulates different senses in your brain.
When I first heard about it, I thought it was insane. But then when I watched it, I found myself having a hard time getting away from it. And I watch it a couple times a week.
I have some Snapchat pages on my Snapchat that'll bring them up.
I watched this a bunch, but
Catch me outside. How about that?
But I mean, after about 50 or 60 times of it, I'd had enough of it. You know, I did think that was hilarious. Don't get me wrong, but I'm telling you, that's just crazy.
I don't know.
It is.
I would like a medical reason as to why everyone watches it.
Yeah, I don't know, but we can get Dr. D in here. I'm sure he'd love to
I don't
come
want
by
to feel
and
like
sit
I'm
and
a
talk to him.
certified nutcase.
Well, if he gets through, he'll tell you if you are. Maybe we'll let you lay on the couch here, and we'll film it live on the show, and he can diagnose what's wrong with you wanting to watch soap cutting videos.
I mean, that's all that's wrong with me, but we'll snare it down for
okay,
that.
well, this is live TV, or
It's
whatever
okay.
you want to call it,
It's
radio.
okay.
Yeah. You want to announce to the world that you might have a screw or two loose.
You don't think by now they don't know that?
Well, they probably do. You're right about that. So, Ron Kennedy said he wants some of that soap. Hey, I got a call that I want to play for you if you up for it for just a second. Are you good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello? Hello? How are you today?
Just stumbled
I'm
across
good.
it
Who is this?
from the vault.
Great. This is a courtesy call regarding your wireless plan. Hey. Yes, this is regarding the current line I'm calling to. There seems to be some unusual additional data charges on the account in the past week. Who are you with? Well, let me finish. Well, we wanted to give you a courtesy call to make you aware of this. Who are you with? Yeah, as of right now, there are $260 in data overages. Who are you with? Well, it seems like an extra 16 gigabytes for use outside of your limited plan. What company are you with? You should really be more aware of how much data you're using. You need to shut up. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and charge this to the card on file. Is that okay? No. Well, look, I can take an extra $10 off if we can settle this now. Just give me the word. No. Great. Your final bill is $250. I'll just submit this then. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's already processing. That's okay. Process it.
It just never gets old. I love it.
Oh, man.
I love it.
I'm sorry. I am sorry that we have to play that from time to time, but I'm not gonna lie to you. When I need a good blood pressure spike, I would have to play that sound clip. For those of y'all if y'all just knew the situation that was around that whole thing, it would be that much more funny to you. How many times did you get put in Facebook jail during all that, DJ?
You need to shut up.
Process it.
How many times did he get put in Facebook jail during all that time?
A bunch.
He'd text DJ, I can't post a video. I know Ken's done something to my thing.
What's he doing? What's he doing? What are you talking about? What's Ken done to my Facebook account? I don't know what you're talking about. I can't post anything. I can't get on. What do you do? I don't know what you're talking about, Tony.
Oh, man. I'm going to tell you. That one's one I thought we'd probably he's subject to get mad about because he fell off and bit that so hard. Remember, he said, y'all got me. He said, y'all caught me checking into a hotel. Knowing he was lying. He just didn't want to admit he'd been got, you know. Oh, man. That was good. I know his wife she got to give him down the road about that. God. I need to get Dirty T on the phone and say, look, next time you're talking to T-Bone. You need to ask him, hey, have you had any data overages lately? Yeah. So, oh man, that was good. That never gets old, ever. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just one of those things that won't ever get old.
It never gets old.
No, it never gets old. So, hey, you got any good like first names for us that you want to talk about? I mean, I've got one I would mention, but you'd probably kill me if I said it.
Wait, say it again. First names?
Yeah, you got any like good first names, or just not first and last? I don't care. I mean, you can put them out there like that. That's left up to you.
Any good stories that I need to talk to someone?
I didn't say about stories. I just said names. You know, because like some of the names you come up with are pretty good. You know, Jameson. Like, you know, not the whiskey.
No, that's a person's name.
Yeah. Okay. I know a Jamie.
His guy's name's Jameson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that DJ, but that stands for David Jennings. I don't know if you knew that or not. Thought I'd fill you in. You probably didn't get that because y'all were too fast inhaling the boiled peanuts that day. You might not have got the DJ part.
It was too busy swimming away from Michael Phelps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what did Fred Sanford say about that?
We just hit Huntsville. Scott Swing's in the house.
Well, there you go. Speaking of Huntsville, I saw that post you shared with Bubba Roby in it.
Yeah.
Was it last night? Well, that was night before last.
Which one? I've shared a couple.
Well, the one where they were doing the sports thing.
And I made a little plug for Daquan.
Yeah.
I actually did that. It was last Friday, and then I reshared it again to keep it on his mind.
Yeah.
And he's big. Yeah, Bubba Roby has his show up there in the Huntsville area. And, of course, they have news writers up there that'll have a say-so in who wins these postseason awards. And I was just trying to
put him in,
Daquan a little press up north.
Sure. Well, I tell you what, I was just amazed at the microphones they were using.
Yeah. I
was looking at them. I was like, kind of look like them old school Bob Barker microphones.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So that's how I got to. But I thought they did what they were doing was good.
Yeah, they got a pretty good program.
Yeah.
I think they're each morning or every morning, and I know they're on Saturday morning.
We need to find out the phone number up there and call him.
Yeah, he'd play
and tell him.
Yeah, Bub's a good guy.
He's on live on there. Yeah. I wonder if we can put a radio station live on there like that. We can, because we don't have no rules.
Yeah,
he's the one's got to worry about it, not us.
That's right.
You know, we just got to watch what we say.
Yeah,
we won't be able to say things like, well, never mind.
I have a good story.
Oh, gosh.
No, I mean, y'all may not think it was funny as I did because it happened to me, but y'all want to hear a story, something I had to say. So probably about 3 weeks ago, I went to Pensacola by myself.
Why?
Sometimes you need alone time.
Okay.
Sometimes you need like space.
Sure.
She's a good rider, too. She likes to ride to Pensacola and back. That's what I understand.
Anyways.
Good morning, Temple Kinley.
So I get down there and I did some Christmas shopping, and then I went over to, there's a sushi place called Shark Fin.
Dan the man.
Across.
Good morning, Dan. I ain't interrupting you. It's just what we do.
Okay.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tim Ward.
So
Miller Ball. Temple Kinley. Abby Roberts.
It's across
Dan Thomas.
Shark Fins.
Good morning.
Tail fins. Shark Fins?
Shark Fin.
Yeah, Shark
It's
Fins.
across from Rooms to Go. And I sat there and I'd had like a glass of wine and I had a big old plate of sushi.
What kind of wine?
Moscato.
Yeah.
And then.
Barefoot.
No, it was cupcake. Anyways, so on the way out, I'm sitting there like everybody's looking at me because like I'm alone. You know, that's
plus you're hot.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So everybody's looking at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is everyone looking at me? And I went to the bathroom and on my way out, I walked by and, you know, talked to the host and they're like looking at me funny. And I get outside and I look down and I have 2 like 6-foot these toilet paper.
No, you do not. No, you're not that person.
You had how much?
I swear they were a good 3 foot.
No.
And they were attached to both feet. And I called my mom. I was like, Mom, you'll never guess what just happened.
No, you did not.
Wait a minute. It was attached to your feet or hung out of the back of your pants? Nice lady.
It was attached to my feet.
Sheriff. Anyway.
It was attached to both my feet.
can I tell you a funny story about Brian Gray? He'll kill me for telling this.
Tell it.
I don't care. He
Tell
just has to
it.
get mad.
People find out.
Brian goes to Home Depot one day, and you know, Brian Gray is real funny about where he will actually go into a restroom at. He is not one to go into restrooms in public places.
Really?
He's just
So if you got to go,
he just waits to get back to the house, Alabama.
Okay.
Okay. So he is at Home Depot, and he absolutely cannot wait to get back to the Dirty 30. So he goes to the bathroom, comes out, he's walking down the aisles, and he said he done walked down 3 or 4 aisles and got almost up to the front. And one of the 2 or 3 of them Home Depot people come over and said, "Sir, hold on just a second." Hanging out of the back of his pants was toilet paper that he done pulled so much of, it pulled the whole roll out of the bathroom. He said he done walked down 2 or 3 aisles and was laid down the aisles. He said, I about got down on my knees and crawled out of that place. I was so embarrassed. And I said, oh, my Lord.
I can never go back to the place. I can never go back.
So you can't go back to Shark Fin now?
No.
Do you think people will remember that it was you? Like
Yeah.
you going to walk in and go, there's the girl who had toilet paper.
I don't know. I feel like I have a face that no one would forget.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah. You put on the side of a milk carton.
For wanted?
Got one.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's not a jug.
Yeah.
Same thing. We put a reward above your face, and, you know, anybody that sees her or whatever.
K-Tay, one of my guys. Good morning, sir.
Yeah. So, no, it wasn't used, Ray. It was new. So, it wasn't used. Thank goodness. That would have been not good. I don't think. I don't think he could have drug it through Home Depot without that. So, yeah.
What are you doing this weekend? Let's go to Shark Fans this weekend. You want to? I'll go with you.
Hey, Brian,
Can we go to
Brian
Christmas
just
also?
texted me and told me he hates me.
Man, that got to him quick.
Hey,
Who's the rat at the Ford store?
Brian, I'm sorry. I had to tell it when she's talking about coming out with toilet paper in her shoes. The best toilet paper story I've ever heard is that one that Brian told. So,
Lance just mentioned I have had the same color hair for like over a year. So I don't.
You've had that same hair color for how long?
Like over a year?
Oh, okay. I was about to say, if you said for years, that's not correct.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
For like a while, though. You see, Narash said new sushi name, TP Roll.
That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good.
That was good.
I got a new name for sushi rolls for you with Chevy Ann's called Gone. Gone.
Yeah, they stand no chance.
Yeah. We know. We watched 3 half. I don't know if it was half, but we watched 3 of them get devoured yesterday. It was good, though.
Got to eat to live.
Got to do that.
That's right. And I hadn't had lunch. I mean, I was a little deprived.
And I bet you didn't eat again until supper.
I didn't even eat supper.
There you go.
I went to the gym.
There you go. No harm, no
See,
foul.
and sushi's good for you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Isn't that protein?
it's fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I ran 4 miles.
Yeah.
There we go.
So, hey,
You ran 4 miles? Like at one time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
who were you running from?
No one.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what I've always said about that?
What? If I'm running, you better start running too?
You better shoot the first person behind me. Because something crazy made me do something like that. How about this, DJ? Since the pigs are playing over in Uriah.
Uriah. That's it.
Cam was talking about that, trying to figure out how to say it.
Uriah.
So you want to hit them with something that they may hear over there in Uriah today, or you
Sure.
just want to hit them with just what we always do?
Give them a little sample if you got it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if I got a little sample of
You look great in that sweater. That's your color, seriously.
Thanks.
That looks good on you.
let's see here. Let me find. Here we go. How about this? Thank you. Here we go, DJ.
That's always a good one to live on. Always a good one.
Always a good note right there.
Uriah.
All right, we got to go, man.
Had a great time in here. Appreciate all of you being with us. Hope you're going to have a great day. I want to thank Jim Peach Motors and Pete Chevrolet for making it all possible. If you have some time to waste tomorrow, get back in here with us and we'll do it again. Y'all have a great day. Love y'all.
You've been listening listening to Drive Time with DJ and KJ. Brought to you by Bossman Productions. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and WBOSS, The Boss.